Let's head to Canada now, where the new Prime Minister, Mark Carney, has called a snap federal election for the 28th of April. Our North America correspondent, Cayman Gock, joins us. Cayman, that'll be just a 5-week campaign. What can we expect in the lead up to the poll?
Well, James, much of this campaign will focus around one man, and that man is Donald Trump. Since he returned to the Oval Office, he has consistently made disparaging comments towards Canada, calling for it to be the 51st state of America. He slapped harsh tariffs on Canadian goods and warned there are more to come. This U-turn in how America treats its northern neighbour and one of its closest allies has shocked many Canadians. So Canadians are looking towards which leader would be best to deal with President Trump and the potential economic turmoil the country may be thrown in during this trade dispute. Now, Mark Carney has only been the Prime Minister for 10 days. He was sworn in after Justin Trudeau, who was in that role for nearly a decade, resigned. He had faced internal revolt within his own party and consistently bad polls. But the political messaging from all leaders within Canada is the need to stand up to President Trump and stand up for America. Here is what Mark Carney had to say.
President Trump claims that Canada isn't a real country. He wants to break us so America can own us. We will not let that happen. We're over the shock of the betrayal, but we should never forget the lessons.
Now, Mark Carney is a political novice, but he has an extensive background in banking. He led the Bank of Canada during the financial crisis and the Bank of England during Brexit. So he'll be leaning on that experience to try and show Canadians that he can deal with economic turmoil and turbulence. His main opponent is Pierre Poilievre, and he is the leader of the Conservative Party. He is a career-long politician, has been often labelled a firebrand, a populist, and has been likened to President Trump. He's against Trudeau's environmental policies and wants more deregulation and tax cuts. Now, a few months ago, polls showed the Conservative Party wiping the Liberals, and it was seen as almost a foregone conclusion that Mr. Poilievre would be the next Prime Minister. But since President Trump has been attacking Canada's sovereignty and imposing tariffs, the polls have completely flipped. There's been a resurgence in support for the Liberal Party and a drop for support for the Conservatives. So Mr. Carney is trying to ride that momentum, while Mr. Poilievre is looking to distance himself from President Trump as they both try to prove that they are the best man for the job. This election now looks like it will go down to the wire, and in 5 weeks' time, Canadians will cast their vote.